Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for tuning in to check out this very awesome F250 that I bought in Southern California a couple weeks ago that I am like beyond excited about. If you're anything like me and you grew up around these trucks, this is like a straight up time machine. It's a 1993 F250 extra cab long bed with the 8-foot bed, 4-wheel drive. And this truck's kind of unique in the fact that it's a small block truck. This one has the 351. It's not a 460, it's a small block. And it is just disgustingly clean. This truck is awesome. Exactly 100,000 miles. It just turned over. And everything on this truck is just incredibly nice. It's been a West Coast truck its entire life, 2-owner truck. The first owner had it in British Columbia. It was sold new in Canada. It was a British Columbia West Coast Canada truck. And then in 2017, it was bought and moved to Washington State. And then eventually to Southern California, where it was until I bought it and brought it back. Back here to Utah. Paint and body and everything is in really, really awesome condition. No dings, no dents, no scratches to speak of. It's incredibly clean. All the little bits, the chrome, the bumpers, the grille, the headlights, everything is very well sorted and extremely nice and extremely clean. Even down to like the fender trim. It's just, gosh, everything on this truck is just nice. Brand new tires all the way around. Gotta love the two-tone paint. For you kids that don't know what this is, back in the day, trucks used to come with 2 fuel tanks. This has got the dual tanks. Both fuel pumps have actually been replaced in the last year on these. So it's got a new fuel pump on the front and the rear tank. Transfer switch, everything works perfectly. So got the dual tanks, which is just amazingly cool. Factory tow package. See even the tailgate, just how clean the tailgate, the rear bumper, everything on this truck is. Drop-in bed liner, the bed's in good shape, and pretty dang clean underneath. Obviously it's a 93, so it's not brand new, but it's pretty clean. It's been undercoated. But overall, it's very, very nice. Brand new exhaust. We put a new exhaust on it. We actually did quite a bit of work on this truck, and I'll go through all that in just a minute and talk to you a little bit more about that. But the exhaust was one thing. It had an exhaust leak. Both manifolds were leaking up front. Like most old Ford trucks, it had broken manifold bolts. It took a while, but we got them out. It replaced all the manifold bolts. You can actually see there's some of the manifold bolts right there. So new exhaust manifold bolts, and went ahead and had Rick's muffler and Orem, who does all my exhaust work for me. We had Rick's redo the whole exhaust and put a brand new exhaust on it. So that's all brand new. Very clean underneath, no oil leaks. Just had a new timing cover and a new oil pan gasket put on it in the last year. Then some of the work that we've done, we put brand new ball joints, uppers and lowers, and had the alignment done. So ball joints are brand new. We serviced both the front and the rear diffs. Transfer case was great. We didn't have to do anything with that, but we serviced the front and the rear diffs. I put new brakes and rotors on the front. We changed the oil, replaced the air filter, brand new spark plugs, new wires, new cap and rotor on the distributor, so kind of a full tune-up, and replaced a couple of fuel injectors. Had a plugged up EGR that we took care of and fixed, so it's got a new EGR valve on it, and this thing runs like an absolute champ now. It ran pretty good before, but it was just a little off. It had a little miss every once in a while, so we went ahead and dove into it and got everything taken care of, and now it runs like an absolute dream. So as you can see, very clean truck. For a 30-year-old truck, it's pretty stinking nice. But the paint and the body are phenomenal. The interior is exceptionally clean. Gotta love the blue on blue. This takes me back like so much. I can just pretty much see my grandpa sitting in the front seat of this truck every time I open the door. Carpet and upholstery, the seat fabric, everything is in amazing shape. I did put a carpet kit in this, so the carpet's brand new. The truck had a vinyl floor, which I didn't love, so I went ahead and put a carpet kit in it. So the carpet's brand new, but all of the seat upholstery is all the original stuff, and it is in awesome shape. Vinyl floor was actually in pretty good shape. I don't know, I just felt like the truck needed carpet, so I put a carpet kit in it. Gotta love the floor shift 4-wheel drive. Here's your switch for your fuel tanks here, and just to show you that all that stuff works there, we'll switch to the front tank there. You can see the gauge moving a little bit. Switch back to the back. Rear tank's got a little bit more fuel in it. So everything's good there. Both fuel pumps work great. Cruise control on the steering wheel. AC blows ice cold. Got the floor shift 4-wheel drive. Even the armrests on this truck are in really good shape. Got a nice big center console. Place to store your map, because you know they had those back in the day. Put 3 more bodies there in the back, so you got 5 seat belts. Windshield wipers work terrific. Headliner's in awesome shape. Got the old school chrome dome light there on the roof. Sliding rear window. Come take a peek under the hood here in just a sec. Never been smoked in, no weird smells or anything. Kind of honestly smells like a 90s Ford pickup inside. So if the visual aspect of it enough wasn't alone to make you go back in time, the smell certainly will do the trick. So all the seat upholstery all appears to be original, and it's in amazing shape. Dash is great, no cracks or anything like that. Heater blows nice and warm. AC blows ice cold. 4-wheel drive works great. Truck runs and drives amazing. I mean, silky smooth, nice and tight. Having those new ball joints obviously helps quite a bit. There you go, there's your mighty 351 cubic inch V8. Ford had to claim 5.8 liters because, you know, the 1 cubic inch over the Chevrolet 5.7. Ford had to be sure that they called it a 5.8 so they could one-up Chevrolet on that. But for a 33-year-old truck, it sure is nice. So we really went through this truck front to back, top to bottom. It was such a nice truck. There was just a lot of little things I wanted to make sure were perfect, and I went a little over and above on. Some of the exhaust work, the brakes, a few things like that. You know, the full tune-up. Everything actually looked pretty good. The plugs had been replaced. Cap and rotor weren't bad. They weren't that worn out, but it was just one of those things where I wanted to take all the precautions, do that little stuff that if this was my own truck, I was buying for myself personally, that's what I would have done. And so that's what I wanted to do for the next guy. So This truck is just awesome. It runs and drives amazing, nice and tight and strong and smooth. It's had a lot of work done recently, and mechanically it's very, very sound. So here it is. Come take a peek at it. You will not be disappointed. It's the nicest one you're gonna see, and one that I'm very, very proud of and happy to have. So quite a time machine, time capsule, and looking forward to the next owner getting this one. Thanks so much for watching the video. Have an awesome day.